Here's a Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses. Some of them were military vets too. See if I can see all the flags here. You'll see the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, POWs. You see the graveyard here is full of fresh flowers. They go out there every day to make sure they're there, so people can remember all the people that fell to make these dreams a reality. Now, since we're talking about graveyards, in Florida, the Ponce de Leon Inlet. There's a graveyard there. All the tombstones had recipes on the tombstones. And this is my recipe on the tombstones. Well, it's because the lack of education. So some of those people were crazy enough to say, can you put recipe on my tombstone? Because God forbid, if those parents don't teach those children how to cook, maybe they'll come check out and see some of these vets that died to give them this new land, and they go, and maybe they'll remember to teach their children how to cook and not just to go to McDonald's. So, if you're ever in Ponce de Leon Inlet, with the Fountain of Youth, in St. Augustine, maybe you'll find the famous graveyard with the tombstones with family recipes on them. And if you're there, you maybe write one down, and when you go home, you make sure you teach your children how to cook that recipe, and they're like, you mean someone died for me to make sure I know how to cook? It says, a lot of people died to make sure you know how to do a lot of things. But the first and foremost thing in America was to learn how to communicate. A famous Florida judge said, I think we have a breakdown in communication. And I says, well, maybe I can go around and teach people to talk to each other again. That way we don't have to have a big, big graveyard of heroes. We can have heroes walking around, talking to each other, telling good stories, instead of these